Hello viewer, welcome to my channel. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. If you would like to plant a seed or leave a donation, you could do that on my Cash App or my PayPal. All my information is on my channel. If you need any help with your personal life, my email, my information is on my channels as well. Thank you for all the follows, the subscribes. Thank you for allowing me to be a messenger of the light. Make sure you go check out my TikTok and my Facebook. Like, share, subscribe, and my Instagram. Invite others to the channel. For those of you that don't know me, welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie Cardenas. I'm a starseed, a light worker, an angelic being, a high priestess, a prophetess, a healer, a teacher, and many other things. But those are a few of my titles. Make sure you always have a pen and paper when you come to my channels. There will be information that you will need to write down and look up, all right? You should always be your best research project. You should make sure whoever you're listening to that you look up the information and you find the facts to make sure that it's true facts and the people that you're watching are true and sincere. All right. Please do not come to my channel with any hidden agendas, plot schemes, hexes, anything of dark magic. Everything that you do here to me or anyone on this channel will return back to you automatically, times forever. All right. So I'm coming to you right now because I'm watching a movie, okay? So I'm getting a lot of downloads, okay? First of all, I want to say that a lot of karmics that are involved with hurting myself and many other of God's chosen ones, star seeds, light workers, angelic beings, and 144,000. A lot of these karmics, they live in New York, okay? So that is some information. These karmics, some of them live in New York, all right? And then in the movie, it was showing how many of these karmics, whether they live in New York or other places, but I'm strongly feeling like, New York for whatever reason, a lot of people are going to be losing their properties, okay? Because they were involved with a lot of bad things, okay? Hurting innocent people worldwide, like, fraud or, stealing people's money, lying to people for people to invest in certain things, that they were telling people to invest in. And the whole time, these people were getting rich off of other people because they had them investing in things that were not even, it wasn't true, it wasn't real, okay? Because these people were stealing their money, all right, and doing fraudulent things. And then the other message I was getting is that the FBI has already gotten, some of you, or they're going to be coming. The FBI and the feds, they're onto you. Many of you karmics and what you have done. All right. Many of you, they have been watching you for a long time, following you, watching you for years. All right. Because many of you have been doing a lot of bad things for many years now. All right. Hurting innocent people and doing unjust things to them. All right. Like you have done to myself. All right. Everything that you've done in the dark is coming to the light. You're being exposed. Okay. Um, and then I'm getting like, many of you, you hurt a lot of, people that don't deserve to be hurt, innocent people like myself. Many of you, you have hurt and tried to destruct my life and even take me out and kill me, try to steal my life, copy, stealing my gifts, making money off of my ideas, my gifts, my creations, my inventions. And that's not right. You hurt innocent people's lives, like in the movie, that guy lying and telling these people, that work for them to invest, and the whole time he's a fraud and, doing fraudulent things, okay? And it always catches up to you, all right? And then I seen the name Royal. So a lot of you karmics, you didn't realize that the people like myself, that you were messing with us, and we are royalty, all right? The blood that runs through our veins is the original bloodlines of Egyptian bloodline of Jesus's bloodline, okay? And you didn't know that, but you are finding that out now, okay? Many of you could have known and you still did what you did because you thought that you were stronger than God, but many of you are finding out that that's not the case, Okay, that you cannot overpower the God of gods. All right. I also saw the number 20. Many of you could be 20. Some of the people you could have messed with could be 20. You need to look up angel number 20. All right. Then I seen the the building that was in this movie was called the Towers. Okay, so many of these karmics could live in uh, the building called the Towers in New York. Okay, many of these karmics could live, have associations with the Towers, or there's another building in Chicago also called the Towers. Okay, because I used to deliver there, so I know about the Towers, and I used to work downtown, so I know about that. So there could be many karmics in Chicago too. Many of these people could be, have a home or apartment in the tower in Chicago. All right, so those are some of the signs. Also, I'm getting like many of these karmics, it's like whether they are men or women, they use their you know, they have a mask that they wear, a facade that they put on. They make you think that they're like, real good people. Like they got your back. They know what they're doing. It's like they're con artists. So they know how to con people out of their money. They know how to make people believe their lies that they feed them, like the devil. They're deceivers, okay? They wear a facade, all right? It's like they're actors. They know how to reel you in. A lot of them, these karmas could be using their magic, and they could be magicians, they could be warlocks, they could be witches, dark warlocks, and using their gifts for bad. Right now, I'm seeing a lot of sparkles in my room. So those are all the angels and the ancestors. They're around my room. They're showing me that they're here. All right. What else? Oh, and then in the movie as well, it's like some of these people, they're like that they hurt is like they want to kill themselves because they feel like, damn, I was believing these karmics, I was believing these people that deceived me, and now they feel bad, they want to like take their life. They could be depressed, they could be sad because they were believing the lies of the enemy. They were believing the lies of these heathens that were feeding them lies about, it could be about anything, about people, places, and things, about the God's chosen ones. Oh, if you do this, if you do that, then, you're going to get this and you're going to get that. And the whole time it's all a bunch of fucking lies because they're liars, just like the devil. Um, what else did I get? Give me a second because I have to think about everything. Oh, and then there was a part in the movie like, um, with Eddie Murphy, like they were like the cops were like putting him in this car. So it's like, he was telling this other guy to take pictures because the cops were doing, illegal things like taking him in or whatever. He's like, oh, they're racist or whatever. So that's like another message, like, because God put me here, and that's one of the reasons why God put me here, because there's a lot of police, a lot of government officials, a lot of people in high authority, like with these jobs, and they're doing illegal things as well. They're involved with a lot of, they're karmics as well. They serve the devil in the dark as well. And they've been like locking a lot of people up, doing a lot of injustice things to innocent people, places, and things. Or even if these people are guilty, like still, taking their job overboard and doing too much, arresting, and it has a lot to do with like racism. All right, injustice with racism, and that is one of my jobs here on this planet, is to bring justice to the unjust, especially concerning racism on this planet. All right, to make sure that ends and make sure that that doesn't happen any longer. It will not be there won't be any racism on the new earth that will be created. All right, if you don't know that, you need to understand that. All right. So I'm here to bring in justice. So that was another big sign. And then, I was just seeing like in the movie, like in this big building, this tower, which it was called, like there was a lot of ethnicities, Chinese, Japanese, African, Indian, Spanish, white men of probably, American men, all kind of different individuals. Okay. So that's showing me like there's a lot of different races, all right, that karmics could be from many different countries, many different cities, many different states. There are many different ethnicities, okay, that are involved, all right. Um, and then, like, many of these people, you know, they think that they could buy people with their money. That's also what I got, because this guy got caught up and he thought because he's been, one of these people was working for him for so long, like, that he could pay him money to do whatever he wants. So these people, they try to buy people to do what they want them to do. They buy them off. They try to offer them money all the time, to do whatever they want them to do. All right. But this one particular guy said, no, we can't allow money and that's part of my job. I can't accept money. So some people, they're not like stupid. They're using their intuition. They know that, you know, something's not right in the picture if somebody's offering them money. Like, but yet there's others that do take the money and then they feel bad because now they're involved with these karmics, whatever they're doing fraudulent, whatever they're doing bad, because they took the money. Once you take the money, it's like from somebody bad, it's like you're involved with them. You know what I mean? You're attached to that negativity, that darkness that they're involved in. Many of you karmics, you're going to be on house arrest. All right. If many of you will go to jail, but many of you will be on house arrest, but they will be watching your every move. All right. You won't be able to move and do anything. But like I said, a lot of you, you're going to lose your property. You're going to lose your cars. Your lives are going to be turned upside down like you did to many of our lives. All right. Because you are accountable for what you do in this life. There's not anything that you're going to get away with. All right. And then I was seeing many names over and over again. Like, I've been seeing some of these same names. Like, they could either be karmics or they could be involved with these karmics, like being paid to watch me, to be in my life, to see every little move, or to befriend. Like, they could be paid to befriend you. All right. Because a lot of these people they're paying, they might not have money. They may need money. You know what I'm saying? They may be easily influenced. They could be scared. People try to use scare tactics on people too. But a lot of names I've been seeing, like I seen today in this movie, I've been seeing these same names, constantly. So it's like God keeps showing me the same name, the same name. It's like, yeah, this person, this person, this person. You know, just like in my dreams, they show me your faces, so I know who you are. A lot of faces and names that I've seen, I already knew. I already know. I could meet people for the first time, and I already know. Like, it's my intuition. My intuition is on point. My third eye, my chakra is on point. I don't miss a beat. That's what many of you need to realize. All right. So those were some of the messages that I got so far from this movie. I haven't finished watching it yet, but I wanted to share that because, I have to be able to remember all the information. But I believe that that's the majority of the information that I have got so far. But for sure, some of these people, they live in buildings, the towers. And I know in Chicago, there's the towers. They have it downtown. And then the towers in New York. So New York, Chicago, a lot of these karmics could live in these cities, like big cities like Chicago, New York. All right, which I already knew. I for sure knew about New York because I went there myself. And when I went there, it was very dark. Like, I could feel a dark presence. Like, that city is so fucking dark. Like, I ain't even kidding you. I felt that shit. The devil, I mean, and those people, these dark individuals, especially the people that have gifts and powers, it's like they felt me coming there. It's like they knew I was there. Because I kept going around in the downtown and I would go in a circle and go in a circle for like fucking 30 minutes to 45 minutes. It's like I felt like I kept going round and round and round. Like somebody was doing magic to me to make me, just keep going round and round and like I was stuck. and I got the hell away from the city part, and I went like more towards, the outer part by New Jersey. And then I was like, when I got to that part, it was more like I felt a whole different, environment and atmosphere was totally different. Once I got to like by New Jersey, I felt like, and I seen the angel number, 1111, and it was different. It's like God led me to the part where it was of the light and not of the dark, like in the city was dark. So many of these karmics in that whole city, there's a lot of karmics and dark. The devil, like it's like the devil runs that city, just like Chicago and many other big places. The devil, the dark, the people of the dark, these karmics, they run things. People that have money, they think they can run and buy everybody off, but not everybody could be bought. That's the thing they don't get. A lot of people they can, but a lot of people they can't. So you have to take all those messages and try to, if put it in your life and figure it out like I'm doing, okay? Um, a lot of exposure is happening, and it's going to be happening in the next few months, okay? Throughout the year, till the end of the year, especially, okay? People are accountable. That's what you have to realize. You're accountable for what you do. You could have did something for 20 years ago. You could have been doing something for the last 30 to 40 years. And every last thing that you have done, you are accountable for. I am accountable, okay? So you need to know that karma doesn't have a day or a time limit or nothing. When it's your time to receive what it's meant for you, you're going to receive it. There's no way around it. You're not going to be able to just, people want to right away because if they get caught or they feel like their life's falling apart or they're being exposed, oh, I'm going to kill myself and take myself out. Why? Why? Just receive your karma, be a man or woman, get through it, be a better, try, if you have a chance and God permits you to have a chance, you need to grow from that, learn from that, and learn from your mistakes like we all do. You can't be a coward and take your lives and take the easy way out. Many people do that though, all right? And then there's no closure. It's like, that's a coward way out. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, those are a lot of the messages that I got. I hope some of this, what I'm saying, that you understand. Those that are meant to hear, let them hear. Okay. I hope that some of this helps, humanity, and especially the people like, the universe above, all the light beings that are in charge, the Confederation, all the feds, the FBI's. You need to piece everything that I'm saying because it's very vital, okay, to what's going on. All right. And the other thing, I think I said it already, like the feds and the FBI, like in the movie, which, and just by me knowing because of who I am and my readings, and my gifts, that the feds and the FBI have been watching, you know, a lot of us for a long time. They know what's been going on. See, God will allow you to dig your hole deeper, deeper, deeper to see how much you're gonna do, or if you're gonna do better, or what you're gonna do. Many of you kept digging your hole deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, and now your time has come to an end. God's like, that's enough already. Like many of you could have been hurting, been watching me since I was a baby, since I was born. You could have started doing black magic to me since 2013. I saw a video, I heard somebody say 2013. It's just, it's a lot of different, signs, symbols, and synchronicities, information that is coming out, all right? Um, and many people are involved, and many of you need to know, like I'm getting my information, is like a lot of family, friends, ex-lovers, friends of friends, people in that are famous, singers, actors, government officials, police, neighbors, people we don't know. There's so many people involved, and it's sickening, you know what I'm saying? But this is a spiritual battle between the good and the bad, the dark and the light, and many of these people in this world don't realize I was here to help them. I was here to stop those of the dark. I'm here to, help humanity. and they're trying to figure out like who I am, why do I have the gifts I get, how do I think, how do, you know, nobody will ever truly understand every last thing, you know, but we're not here to question God. That's why God says, don't question me why I do what I do. You know what I mean? Even though sometimes we may question him, but at the end of the day, we're really not supposed to question him because it's God's plan. Everything that happens in this life is ordained by God. It happens just the way it was supposed to. All right? In the good and the bad. And that's the other thing we have to realize. But the most important key is, what are you going to learn from your mistakes? Who are you going to be? What are you going to do with your life? What road are you going to choose? Are you going to continue to keep going down that dark road? Are you going to continue to keep believing the lies of people, places, and things? Or are you going to fucking change your life and start listening to your intuition and balancing the yin and the yang, the dark and the light in your life? Are you going to find balance? Are you going to, you know, be a light to humanity, or are you going to be a dark to humanity? Are you going to be good to humanity or bad? Are you going to be good to yourself or bad? Are you going to keep taking the easy way out all the time? Or are you going to start changing and doing what's right and what's, you know, what's good for you and others? Because many of you karmics, you're very selfish, okay? You're very prideful, egotistic, greedy, you know, arrogance. You think you're powerful. You think that you could do whatever you want, pay people off. And that shit is dead. That shit's ending. There's not no amount of money. A lot of people you're going to see that you're not going to be able to buy them off. I'm getting a headache, so I know the devil's getting mad, all right? The enemy too, his serpents, all these fucking karmics and heathens, they don't like, you know, when things are being exposed, but I don't care. You can hurt my head as much as you want. My middle name is Pain. That's all I've known all my life is pain. That's why a lot of the shit that y'all do to me, it affects me very, very lightly compared to what it would do to other people. But God ordained it that way. Okay? So those are my downloads and my messages. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I hope those that are meant to understand that they do. And I hope this information helps. See you later. Bye.